But I'm in a bit of trouble for that one.
I may choke in the middle of this. Out
Hello.
of nowhere, I just got really dry throat there a second ago. Good
you okay?
morning. I'm fine, but for once we have no water. So, will you go get me a drink? Go on, like a good woman.
Will I?
How many complaints do we get for that? Now I wonder.
They hate me.
Not at all. Before I read the weather, there is a bit of folklore to go with today's date.
Go on.
If there's no rain today, next spring will be dry.
Oh, no, not St. Swithin's Day, no.
It's not St. Swithin's Day, no. So it's some other yoke.
And not Groundhog Day.
And not Groundhog Day, yeah. So there's some other yoke on it.
Okay, so if there's no rain today, give it to me again.
If there's no rain today, next spring will be dry.
Excellent. And forecast is good for today?
The forecast is good from midday on.
Oh, darn it.
We're going to see showers, apparently, allegedly, in places this morning, and we'll see highs today of about 15 or 16 degrees in places. But yesterday, again, just turned out to be unbelievable.
Oh, it was the most beautiful day, wasn't it?
Savage yesterday.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. So that's what we're looking at today, lads. So fingers crossed for no rain, but it doesn't look likely, to be honest. I wouldn't believe any of that hype anyway.
Well, I'm just devastated.
Absolutely.
I'm going to move somewhere else for next spring.
Ruined her day.
Right, I've been checking out today's papers and we'll do it in full in the show at about 7:10 this morning. Irish Examiner, Brexit on the front pages once again today. Fears of Brexit border impasse grow as no deal is now more likely than ever. That's the European Council President Donald Tusk warning that the likelihood of a no-deal Brexit is more likely than ever, and there doesn't seem to be any solution now in sight to the Irish border standoff. That's on the front page of the Examiner. Absolutely mad story about Rena Buckley. Now, Rena is a Cork dual GAA star. She's got 18 All-Irelands and she's been talking about women in sport and the perception of women's sports. And she told a story about being asked to go to an under-12 boys medal ceremony, and when she rocked up to do the event, she was told, it's grand, actually, we found somebody else.
Yeah.
Some fella in the club was going to do it instead. She's won 18 All-Irelands. 18.
Yeah. But so because she doesn't have a penis, she doesn't count. Yeah, it's a ridiculous story.
Oh,
She's
mad
one of the,
stuff.
She is one of the, if not the most decorated hurler/footballer ladies in Camogie of all time. And to have that thrown in her face, like,
yeah, that's awful. But she's been talking about that and about as I say, about the perception of women's sport in the country. The Times Ireland edition front page has got the royal couple, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. I had to read that because I couldn't remember what they were the Duke and Duchess of.
Either, actually, yeah.
Something. Actually, I should remember because it's kind of rude at the end. But anyway, she's pregnant.
Juvenile.
There's speculation now that that child, the royal baby, may have been conceived in Ireland.
Oh.
Yeah.
God, we'll really let on to anything, won't we?
Anything. And we'll use it to stake some kind of claim over some bit of land. Sussex is going to belong to Ireland.
That's true, yeah.
That's what I think.
That's what I heard.
Front page of the Irish Independent today. Elderly warned of dangers of setting up joint accounts with their children. This is about elder abuse. Very, very sad. Older people are warned about this. Yeah. If any money in it will be legally owned by both people. So they need to know the full implications of that. That's an interesting one in the Irish Independent. And in the Irish Mirror today, Ryanair apologises to employees but says image of crew sleeping on floor at Spanish airport was staged. Now, we've had these kind of accusations before about homeless people. Now it's Ryanair employees.
I've seen the photograph and can I be honest, it looks staged.
Does it?
Well, like, they're all sleeping with exactly the same amount of space in between them. They're all facing the same way. They're all in their uniforms. Like, some of them are in their blazers. Now, granted, you might say it was cold, but like, it doesn't look. It doesn't look. To me, it looks staged. If it's not, I apologise, but it does look staged. I have to say.
I'm with the Ryanair staff here. I'm with you. Oh, you're so man.
Never be allowed to Ryanair
you
flight
at all.
again.
Yeah, I know. They'll remember you now. Kerry.
You're the fella.
So 24 staff were reportedly sleeping on a floor in Malaga Airport, but Ryanair disputing those claims. That's in the Mirror today.
The top trends we're waking up to in Ireland this morning. Clareburn Live is the top trend. It was the first television presidential debate last night. 4 of the candidates were there, minus Sean Gallagher and Michael D. Higgins. There was an interruption and they had to go to an ad break. Somebody interrupted the whole thing, shouting from the audience.
Sean Gallagher?
No, I don't know who there's a name being thrown around. I can't remember what it is, but whoever the woman was in it, Peter Casey knew who it was, and he said on live TV, he said that woman should never have been allowed in here. And when he tried to give his point across, Clareburn went to an ad break.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what it was about, but because the audio she was obviously the back of the room, so the audio was quite bad, so you couldn't really hear what she said.
People not too impressed that Sean or Michael D didn't appear in it.
To be honest, I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
Whatever about Michael D. Higgins being the incumbent, I think all 6 candidates should have been on it last night.
Agree,
it kind of seems a bit meaningless having a debate without two other candidates.
And without the 2 favourites.
Are they the favourite? Well, I know Michael is,
yeah. So that kind of seems a bit silly
so
then,
they'll debate again tomorrow night on Pat Kenny on Virgin Media, but it seemed all a bit pointless to
I
be
heard
honest
Sean
with you.
Gallagher interviewed yesterday, and he was asked kind of quick fire questions. One of them was, what's your biggest regret? And he's like, I don't have regrets. I don't believe in them.
Was this a fun quiz and he couldn't answer it funly? He couldn't answer it funly.
What's in your pockets? Nothing. Something a joke about Cavan men being tight. It was just
cringy stuff.
Yeah, he should have been on that debate last night.
Yeah. By the way, we're going to have to start with your makeup bag in a second.
Okay.
Spain versus England is trending this morning. England
how did it finish?
They won 3-2, right?
Okay.
But they were robbed, Spain were. England, to their credit, went 3-0 up and were playing super stuff. And then it went to 3-1. And then Jordan Pickford came out with the ball. He runs out, and the next thing he realises, hang on a minute, I'm about to be caught. He tries to pull it back. Yeah. He loses the ball. He more or less rugby tackles the Spain lad and gets away with it, and all they get out of it is a corner. There was war over it. It should have been a red card, should have been a penalty. But 3-2 it finished, so well done to England, credit where it's due. The 20x20 incentive is trending as well this morning. So this is a new incentive, and Rena Buckley is one of the people talking about it. It's to get 20% more media coverage by 2020 for women's sports in Ireland, which I think is an amazing idea. It's a brilliant idea. But that's also trending this morning, and I know a few people who are going to get involved in this as well through various media companies. And the royal baby is also trending, as Elaine mentioned. Megs is preggers, and one of the papers, I think it's the Daily Mail, actually has a headline that says Meggers is preggers. That's the headline this morning. Good one. Yeah. So yeah, she's also trending this morning. The reason I want to start with your makeup bag, can we show it?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I just spotted it with Star Wars. I thought it was really cool.
It's my makeup bag.
Where'd you get that?
I don't know. I love it though.
Are you a secret Star Wars nerd like us?
I love Star Wars.
I know you do.
I love the old school Star Wars. I liked. I haven't seen the latest one. I saw the last one, and I like that. All right.
Yeah.
So.
No, they are good. I mean, are they better than the original three? I can tell you no, they're not. But they are very good.
Yeah, they're better films, I suppose. Yeah. But they're not.
They're better shot.
They don't mean as much to people, I don't think. Yeah.
And speaking of baby names, Albert and Victoria are the top two favourites for girl and boy for the new royal baby. They're taking bets.
Okay.
So they're the favourites. And did you watch Sherlock when it was on?
Yeah, I watched. I probably watched about 6 or 7 episodes of it. I didn't see the whole thing. But I did like it.
Yeah, well, the creators of that have been given a big bunch of cash by Netflix and the BBC to go away and develop a TV series based on Dracula. So they did a brilliant job on Sherlock, so Dracula could be the next one.
Yeah, I like the vampires.
And if you're into Pink, I know you're a fan of Pink.
Yeah, I love Pink.
Singer. She sent a kind of bit of a cryptic tweet to do with today's date. And she said, Europe, keep an ear out or keep an eye out on social media or whatever today. Yeah. And it looks very likely she's going to announce dates, so hopefully one of those will include
late last night I saw one of my friends on Facebook had it said like she's interested in an event, and it was Pink live in Dublin. So
they've created a thing already on
Facebook,
already,
but there was no date in it then, I presume, if there's no announcement yet. But she's great live. She's great live. You've missed her 3 times live.
I've missed her 3 times, that's right. We got a present in the post yesterday. Now I did a very bad job of trying to open it and then close it. So
what's this?
We got this in the post yesterday, right?
Okay.
It says Elaine and Andrew, Radio Kerry on it. So.
Yeah.
There's a lot of packaging on this now.
Yeah. Mega toast. Oh.
There's the note.
Hang on. I know the writing.
It's kind of freaky, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it's Agnes and John. And they say that we'll be away at Halloween, so they're bringing us our barn brack nice and early. Agnes, thank you. And John, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Every year we look forward to it, and it's so good. We'd love to be able to share it with everybody.
Making a mess here on the floor.
Now, that's good.
It looks unreal.
Agnes, bless you.
We're
thank
going to
you.
make coffee now and have a slice of that.
For I've been on the show, the breakfast show. I think 13 years. Is it more? I think it's about 13 years.
I think, is it?
Breakfast show, maybe actually 14. Yeah. 14, I think, this month, in fact,
or
September
or
something.
14th year, maybe.
I don't know. We'll go with that. Today, for I think the first time ever, I have my breakfast at home.
What?
I have my breakfast at home. So I'm ready for the brack. I'm ready for dessert.
I've never had my breakfast at home.
In 14 years, I've done it once. I got up really early this morning, and I had porridge made last night, and I left a bowl of it with chia seeds.
Overnight oats, like?
Just porridge. And it was just porridge with chia seeds, and I had that, and I had a coffee from my Nespresso machine, which is so nice. It's nicer. It's nicer than the old instant, Andy.
Yeah, it is, yeah. I have capsules, but we should make a cup.
I know.
The only problem is that the machine is downstairs and we're too lazy.
Yeah, we're too lazy to
Plus,
use the
we're about
machine.
to go live in like a minute.
Plus, why did they get the Nespresso machine and we got the kettle?
I think it's one of their own. I think they bought it in.
Oh, right. I'd nearly bring mine in.
Will you?
I'll think about it.
Right, we better finish up because we do have to go live in less than a minute. So join us between 7 and 9. We have a busy show this morning and we're going to tuck into that brack.
I'm full. I feel kind of different doing the video today. I'm full.
Full of life and energy.
Morning.
Morning all.
I wouldn't say that.